Yep. Ding, ding, let's go. So, this morning, just waves of certain things, of ideas, of dream recall, and all that good stuff. Quick side note, if we really, what would you say? Take the morning for all that it's worth, we can really extract a lot of meaning and important foundational and just internal building, and there's a lot, okay? Because we're going from sleep slowly, if you allow it, slowly into awakening, and this goes in line with the brain waves oscillating from slow to quick. If you want to look into that, the brain frequencies going from delta to theta to alpha to beta, and then there's talk about gamma, but just talking about going from deep sleep into wakefulness, where you can be awake and in these lower brainwave states where you can get dream recall, but inspiration, just internal messages, and have it uncluttered when compared to the hustle and bustle of the beta oscillation, where there's just a lot going on. You have activity, you're active, you're doing things, and this lower and slower and more subtle voice, like I've talked about in other videos, this voice of the soul, of the heart, of intuition, is very quiet and subtle, but of course amazingly profound. So the morning and before sleep, these moments when we have the lower brainwave states naturally, and you can achieve lower brainwave states through meditation, of course. You could search that up. I've been involved in that on and off for a little while. Theta meditation, theta binaural beats, and all that good stuff. But anyway, this video, originally intending to be a shorter video, we'll see. The just core intention of what it is that I'm doing here, the core intention of these videos, of anything that I'm sort of emitting, emoting, expressing in general. The core intention is to keep my, and this is going to sound weird, but if you've been on here for a while, you're used to weird. Like, weird is the new normal. Anyway, my core intention is to further clarify and expand my love muscle, essentially. To further clarify and expand my capacity to love, my capacity to care, my capacity to just go on living in arguably the most natural space, the most natural state, which is loving, caring, giving, sharing, inviting, things of that nature. And if that doesn't seem like the natural way, or if it seems woo-woo or too airy-fairy, or yeah, that's one way to live out of many, it's at a certain point, if you live a life that is soft, slow, sacred, intentional, caring, giving, subtle, observational, then there's at a certain point no question at all, like none, that the natural state of being is caring, loving, giving, sharing, and things of that nature. That's the natural state. And I'm blessed to be in a workforce where I'm surrounded by these types of natural humans, children. Natural in the sense of their MO, their modus operandi, their core software, their base level software that we all have. We've just gotten very cluttered over the years. The core software, the base level software, is exactly all of that. The caring, the sharing, the giving, the laughing, the playing, the fun. It's like, oh, that's the natural state. So my core intention of making any content, any sort of expression, is for my workout of the heart. And the giving is just a natural, beautiful byproduct. The giving, the loving, the laughing, the playing is just a byproduct of what is at the core to clarify and to expand the love. I know it's very woo-woo, but it's true. It's honestly, it's true. Where the more you clear out the heart and soul, the more you expand the heart and soul, the easier, the more natural, the more flowing that giving becomes. Like, I'll wake up or throughout the day just have concepts for videos where it's like, cool, I want to talk about that soon. I want to talk about that later. And all the while, when I have quiet moments where I'm like, let me just settle into myself, I've got a journal, a notebook, and I'm writing down inspirations that I'm reading, I'm writing, I'm perhaps verbalizing. So I'm just like, I keep, like, it's wild. But obviously I love it. It's wild how, like, I'm doing the videos to clarify and expand. I'm doing the journaling to clarify and expand. The writing, the speaking, the enacting, working with children, and working at any job or doing pretty much anything. I'm clarifying and expanding the heart and soul. And obviously, these videos, this content, these expressions are essentially naturally designed to be inspiring, to expand your maps of meaning, of perception. If it does that, cool. If it doesn't, is what it is. But at the very least, consider, whether it be my videos, other videos, just in life, consider the option, the perceptual option of things, anything going on in life, clarifying and expanding your heart and soul. Even if it seems in the short term, temporarily, like something that is pushing you back or pushing you down, or it seems at the time like a setback, or it seems at the time like it's non-beneficial or malevolent, etc., etc. Because like I've expressed in other videos, you can have seeming downturns or malevolent situations, but if you can survive it, and with a couple pinches, sprinkles of optimism, progressive, forward thinking, any situation, once survived, can be taken as a benefit, if seen, if perceived, if taking the right bits and pieces, and to really feel or think, contemplate, meditate on, and realize that these certain situations that have happened have bits and pieces and keys that help us, that actually are helping us clarify and expand the heart and soul, the true I, the true core. Whew. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Like I like to do at the end of videos is pay respects. And this isn't just like a woo-woo, new agey thing. This is something that traditions, cultures, indigenous, just prehistoric, dare I say, but deep cultures that have a religion and spirituality, they do this. This is, I don't know why I'm like defending or arguing for it. It's like, do it if you want to do it. Meditate if you want to meditate. Pray if you want to pray. Perhaps there are benefits, right? Respect to you. Respect to me. Respect to life. The fact that we're even alive. The fact that this is like a living, breathing, talking miracle. Whether we're talking about our multi-layered body, the physical, the mental, the emotional, the soul level, right? The metaphysical stuff. This multi-dimensional experience machine through the 6 senses. Freaking awesome. Life on Earth, in this solar system, in this galaxy, in this universe. The fact that all the factors are playing out so that this multi-dimensional, multi-layered being can be sustained. The fire, the earth, the air that converts in our bodies so that we can stay alive. The water, helping natural cycles, helping our bodies. Earth, providing all of this. The food. Fire, water, air, earth, ether, the metaphysical stuff. Take it as it is. But all of these things, all of these relationships, right? Where does the I stop and the nature, the life continue. It's very interesting where it's like, the eye doesn't stop at the body because we have an energy field. Don't take my word for it. There's science. There's science behind it. But it's really interesting. Just the metaphysical aspect of self, of humans alone. Fascinating. But we'll keep it at this. Just respect to all of that. Respect to the fact that you're still alive, that I'm still alive, that we're doing life, and that we keep getting another chance at life. Every moment, every now. Higher and higher and better nows. As we grasp the concept of every now is another chance at life. Woo! Mac 11, catch you later.